Hello, my name's Marie Whitehead and I'm Event Director for the Lakesman. Together with the core team, we are delighted to host the 9th edition of Lakesman Triathlons. It's even more special this year as we are hosting the British and English Championships, and we hope you are as excited as we are. Today, we are in the brand new Keswick Rugby Club, which we are thrilled to announce will be hosting our registration area, our presentations, our athlete hospitality, and most importantly, the bar. A massive thank you to Keswick Rugby Club and the Big Build team for getting the facility ready.
Hi, my name's Phil Whitehead and I'm Race Director at Lakesman Triathlons. In terms of the race, we have developed the swim, bike and run to suit all abilities. The flat, fast bike course is ideal for achieving PBs and helps ensure that first-timers aren't caught out by hills and challenging conditions. The run is a lapped, flat course which is very spectator-friendly and means you are never far away from your family and friends.
Hi, I'm Matt and I'm Assistant Race Director for the Lakesman. We have over 250 volunteers at the event throughout the weekend who are giving up their time to make your race the best it can be. So please say thank you to them when you see them in their volunteer t-shirts. Also, a big thank you to our core team who work relentlessly throughout the year to bring you the best event possible.
Before we hand over to the rest of the team, we would just like to say a massive thank you to our race partners, Cumberland Council and Better, who've supported Lakesman from the very beginning, and to our race sponsors, Carlton Shepherd Solicitors, Dodd & Co Accountants, Premier Electrical, Harris Active, Powerbar and Edition Inns. Your support is hugely appreciated. Now, we'll hand over to some of the core team who will explain the areas and activities they look after for you for race weekend.
Hello, my name is Anne and I'm the Registration Manager and part of the team who will welcome all our athletes to Lakesman 2025. We will be open for athletes to register on Saturday the 14th of June from 8 AM until 4 PM. On arrival, the first thing you will do is present your BTF race pass at the desk. This can either be an annual race licence or a day pass. You will not be allowed to register without a valid licence, so please purchase these in advance directly from British Triathlon. The mobile signal in Keswick can be challenging, so please don't leave it until the last minute. If you are aiming to race competitively for the British and English Championships, you must hold a full annual licence in order to be considered for one of their prizes. Next, you will be directed to collect your envelope, which will contain your race number, stickers for your bike and helmet, a wristband and your timing chip. The wristband must be worn at all times once you've registered in order to gain access to the athlete areas. Relay teams will receive one wristband for each team member. Your timing chip should be worn on your left ankle. If you are doing the Lakesman Half or aquabike events, you will receive a swim cap. At the next area, you will be given your transition bags, which are used to store your race kit and clothing for after the race. The blue bag is used to store your bike kit, the red bag is used to store your run kit, and the black bag is used to store anything you need after the race. If you are one of our 100 club athletes or part of the Fine 9 team who will be doing the race for the 9th time, or the Great 8 team who will be doing the race for the 8th time, you will have your very own VIP desk to collect everything you need for the race. Everyone will also receive a unique Lakesman rucksack to use with pride after the event. And that's it. You're all set up and good to go from registration. Best of luck, everyone.
Hi, I'm G, Merch Manager here at Lakesman Triathlons. We're really looking forward to seeing everyone on race weekend this year. We have some really exciting new pieces coming out this year for our first British Champs event, and we are so excited to share them with you. We will be located at Keswick Rugby Club, which will be open Saturday and Sunday from 8 AM until late. Look out for some opportunities to win some exciting prizes in the coming weeks leading up to the race and of course on race weekend. Like all small businesses, we encourage cash payments where possible, but we do of course accept card, and we look forward to seeing you when you cross that finish line.
Many of you told us that attending a full race briefing was a big ask when with family and friends. so we have produced this digital version so that you can digest it in your own time. On race weekend, there will still be 2 sessions which will cover any emergency changes, of which we hope there won't be any, as well as a Q&A session for any last minute questions. But please do email us in advance of the race or catch one of our area leads on race weekend for individual questions.
One of our favourite parts of the weekend is Lakesman, our kids race, which is once again sponsored by Cartmel Shepherd. It takes place on the second team pitch, and each competitor will cross the same finish line as the Lakesman competitors on Sunday. There are 5 different age groups all doing a different distance, so there's a challenge for everyone. Parents are more than welcome to accompany their children around the course. Entry includes a t-shirt, a medal and a finisher photo, and it's the best way to get everyone involved. We'll once again also have the Zoe Calway Inspiration Award, which will be given to the child who shows the most courage, determination or the best attitude.
Hi, my name is Emma Bundock and I am your Transition Manager. Transition will be in Lakeside Car Park, where you experience a great pre-race atmosphere as well as fantastic support and encouragement from our amazing team of volunteers. Transition will open at 1 p.m. on Saturday, where you'll be able to rack your bike on an allocated number racking and hang your blue and red kit bags in our transition tent. Don't forget to wear your helmet and ensure you have labelled your kit before you arrive in transition. Whilst in transition, please do not ride your bike and phones are not permitted. Race day Sunday, you can access transition from 4:30 a.m. You'll be welcomed with a smile and our volunteers will be available to support any way they can. We will have bike mechanic, bike pumps and medics in transition. Change tents are also available for those wanting to do full change. Your dry kit bags can be dropped off in transition on Sunday morning. We will then transport them over to the finish line whilst the swim takes place. You will not be able to access your dry bag from transition once it has been dropped off. Hope the training is going well and see you all soon.
Hi all, I'm Bex, your swim director for Lakesman 2025. I'm sure I've seen many of your faces on the shoreline over the past 9 years and looking forward to seeing you in what will be our biggest and best year yet. The route will be the same as last year in the beautiful Derwent water, with entry and exit from the Derwent water foreshore down past the by the lake, just a short walk from transition. We'll get you all motivated with some tunes on the shoreline while you wait, and you can marvel at the beautiful view in front of you. We will have 4 wave starts starting at 6 a.m. with 12-minute intervals. Make sure you read the athlete guide to help yourself get in the right wave for your swim, and I cannot express strongly enough that if you want to be in the first wave, then you need to be down at the front of the crowd. The starts will be deep water, with the exception of the last one, which will be a walk-in start. The route will take you to the left on entry to the water, keeping the island on your right all the way around. The route will be marked with big yellow buoys for your turn points and orange buoys for your sighting markers. You can't go wrong. We have a great support team on the water, so if you have any issues, they're on hand to support you round, or we'll bring you back to the pier if needed. There's not long, but we've got you covered. Don't panic, keep up with the training, good luck and see you soon.
Hello again. I'm going to spend the next few minutes explaining some details we think are important about the bike leg of the race this year. Firstly, and most importantly, I must start by saying the race is held on open roads. That means that you'll be sharing the road with other road users, be that so the cyclists not in the race, cars, vans, lorries or even emergency vehicles. It's your responsibility to ride safely, obey the highway code and always act fairly towards your fellow competitors. There are a number of places around the bike course where traffic officers or traffic management actions have been deployed. These are there for your safety and the others around you. Please listen and follow instructions as directed, and you should always ride on the left-hand side of the carriageway, leaving a 12-metre gap to the cyclists in front. There should be no riding side by side, crossing of the centre line or undertaking. Riding directly behind another rider, known as drafting, will incur a penalty and/or disqualification from the race. Aid stations. There are 3 aid stations around the bike course approximately every 17 miles. You should find everything you need to enjoy a successful race without the need of carrying additional products. They are rolling aid stations, meaning that volunteers will be standing with arms outstretched, meaning you don't need to stop unless you wish to do so. We would advise, however, having a quick look around you and slowing down as you approach, It will have no impact on your race time, but may prevent an accident from occurring. Anyone wishing to be self-sufficient can obviously supply themselves and carry their own items. The aid stations will be stocked with power bar products including drinks, bars, gels and sweets. There will also be bananas and water too. At each station there will be a portable toilet for your use, and we politely ask that if you need to relieve yourself, please do this at the aid stations. Again, non-compliance from these rules during the race does risk disqualification. All litter should be carried with you and either dropped at an aid station whilst passing or carried back with you to transition. Marshals. All junctions and changes of direction will have at least one marshal present. Their role is not to stop traffic under any circumstance. They are to watch for any unexpected hazards that occur and warn you of any dangers that may be present. Please follow the correct course. They are also there should you encounter any difficulties and can summon help from the bike mechanics, first aiders and paramedics or members of the event team. We ask that you do not carry or use mobile phones at all during the race. This is for your safety and those around you. We also strongly discourage anyone from having family members or friends from following you around the bike course. This is highly dangerous and causes an undue strain on the bike team along with congestion for possible emergency service response. After leaving the change tent in your cycling clothing, you will make your way towards your bike racking area. Your helmet needs to be fastened before picking up your bike from the racking. You should also have a number belt around your waist with your race number on the rear, or pinned to your cycle jersey. Once you have your bike, you should make your way to the transition exit where the mount line will be clearly marked. Once past this line, you can get on your bike and start the cycle portion of the race. You will need to follow the signs such as these and make your way out of Keswick and onto the A66 towards Workington. Once you arrive back into Keswick at the end of the bike leg, there will be traffic officers controlling traffic in the town centre. Please listen to their instructions. They are there to keep you safe and aid your return to transition. Once back in transition at the theatre, you must dismount your bike before the dismount line. Marshals will also be guiding you during this stage and helping you locate the rack where your bike came from. It is very important you return the bike to the racking location from which you collected it. Please do not just abandon your bike on any available rack. This may result in a time penalty being issued. Once your bike is back safely on the racking, you only then can remove your helmet and make your way back to the change tent to prepare for the run leg. Potholes and dangers. We are very lucky to have an exceptional council and highways team who have provided us with a superb quality route for the race. Whilst every step has been taken to have any damage repaired before the race, we cannot guarantee it is 100%. The team will be around the course the day prior and any obstacles will be clearly marked with bright coloured paint and also a marked line 5 metres before it.
Hi, welcome to this Lakesman 2025 run briefing. I'm Mick and I'm the Assistant Race Director with an overview of the run discipline. In brief, our run route has a short section leading from T1 to Keswick Rugby Club, then 4 laps of an out and back route, before a short run up our newly positioned finishing funnel and the memorable lines, "You are a Lakesman." On leaving transition, change marquee, there is a very pleasant run through Hope Park. Running on compact grit and wooden duckboards, this is a great place for you to find your running legs. However, the park is very popular with walkers, tourists and spectators, so it can be busy at first, but does quieten down through the day. Turning right out of the park, there is a short section on a road. Please keep to the left as this road is open to traffic. You will quickly come to the new Keswick Rugby Clubhouse and your first sight of the finish line. Turning left onto an access road, then bearing right through our barrier funnel, you'll enter the rugby club grounds and start our multiple loops and pass the first aid station and portable toilets. Ahead is the opposing Skidder skyline as you leave the club grounds, following a narrow alley onto High Hill. Bear left over the River Greta Bridge and bear left again onto Cumbria Way. This footpath is generally a good surface but can be busy with walkers enjoying the fabulous scenery. Turning right onto the lay-by, we then approach our infamous highway to hell. This road is close to traffic, has cones and barrier to demarcate each lane. Passing our second aid station and portable toilets, the route goes up towards the A66 on the left-hand side, and at the end with barriers, you go across the road, travel back down the left-hand side towards Keswick. At the far end, Within set barriers, we do a U-turn coming back up the middle lane, passing the aid station and music station, and go another 300 metres before turning another U-turn and passing the aid station and lane. We bear towards the drop curb, allowing access to the footpath back towards Keswick. To recap, you go up, down, up 3/4 distance, down onto the footpath and back towards town. You complete this on every lap. Please be aware that the middle lanes allow for emergency vehicle access. We are now heading back towards the rugby club. Please remain on the footpath throughout this section, passing the very busy petrol station and the car park access to the Premier Inn Hotel, before heading over the bridge, turning right into the alleyways and onto the rugby club grounds. As you come down a slight grass bank, you will collect a lap band carrying on to the end of the straight, and will be the U-turn before you start lap 2, 3 or 4. Complete the whole lap as above. At the end of lap 4, instead of the U-turn, again you will turn left and enter the finishing funnel, the red carpet and finish line. Congratulations, you are a Lakesman. Please be aware that we share all footpaths with the public, so please be careful of each other's needs. We will have members of our core run team and our great volunteers at all major points of the course. Should you feel unwell at any time, please inform them directly.
Hi, I'm Kelly and I'm going to tell you a little bit about your finisher experience. You'll finish just in front of the spectator balcony at Keswick Rugby Club. You'll find a holding pen just before you enter the finish chute onto the red carpet. So if you'd like your family or the other members of your relay team to run the last few metres with you and cross the line together, you can. Your finish photo will be taken as you cross the line, so make sure you smile and that no one's crossing in front of you and blocking your picture. If you want another one taken, just ask the photographer and they'll sort that for you. You'll then go to the finish tent where you'll pick up your medal and t-shirt, and then you'll realise you're now a Lakesman. Your post-race food will be served in Keswick Rugby Club. You'll be able to enjoy a jacket potato with a choice of fantastic fillings, including vegetarian and vegan options. Don't forget to leave room for our famous sticky toffee pudding, which will be on the menu once again. There'll be an athlete-only area on the second floor of the rugby club if you want some time on your own, or you can stay in the public area, your race, your choice. If you finished in the top 5 in either the female or open category or first to third in your age group across each category, make sure you come along to the prize presentation, which will take place at Keswick Rugby Club at 4:30. If you're in the top 5 female or open category in the aquabike or the bike run event, you'll also get a trophy. For relay teams, we have the first overall team, then first all-female team, first mixed and first open category. This year we've also added prizes for fastest swim, bike and run and the quickest T1 and T2. If you're racing the British Championships or English Championships, prizes will be awarded for overall winners, plus first to third in each age group across female and open categories. Also, for the first time this year, British Triathlon will crown the fastest athletes as overall British champion. See you all in June. Well, we hope that has answered a lot of your questions and got the excitement levels rising for June. Thank you all for listening and watching, and we can't wait to see all of you in Keswick. Lakesman 2025 is going to be the best yet.